Breaking news! Arsenal changes everything. New target could be secured in the coming hours. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta has confirmed that the club has made a £16.8 million bid to secure a priority target. Additionally, Arsenal fans have sent a clear message to Arteta about Nico Williams after the latest transfer update shared by Fabrizio Romano. Stay with me until the end of the video to check out the latest Arsenal news straight from the Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. Arsenal fans should keep an eye out because Kingsley Coman's future is up in the air, and things might get interesting. Rumor has it that Coman, the French winger who's made quite a name for himself, is looking to leave Bayern Munich, and Arsenal is reportedly one of the clubs interested in snapping him up. According to the Daily Mail, Arsenal's interest in Coman is legit, but Mikel Arteta might face some stiff competition for the 28-year-old signature. Plus, meeting his hefty wage demands of £300,000 per week could be a tough ask for the Gunners. Coman isn't just any player, he's a big deal with a trophy cabinet that includes silverware from PSG, Juventus, and Bayern Munich, not to mention the 2019-20th Champions League title. With 57 caps for France, he's proven himself on the world stage, but it looks like he's ready for something new and might be itching to take on the Premier League challenge. If Coman really wants to make the move and Arsenal is serious about bringing him to North London, it might not be long before we see some real progress on this potential transfer. Arsenal fans, stay tuned. Bayern Munich waiting on Arsenal target Kingsley Coman. According to journalist Florian Plettenberg reporting on X, Coman has not made a decision yet whether he will join Al Hilal or not. The Saudi Arabian club are also eyeing a swoop for the forward, as well as Arsenal. Plettenberg then added, FC Bayern hope for a decision within the next few hours in order to move forward with other personnel matters. At this point, Arsenal has to move fast with the transfer window closing on Friday. If they're really in the race for Kingsley Coman, they might find it tough to go head-to-head with Al Hilal, especially when it comes to matching the personal terms the Saudi club can offer. But here's the thing, the allure of playing in the Premier League and being part of Mikel Arteta's ambitious and rising squad might just be enough to convince Coman to choose the Emirates over a big money move elsewhere. Do Arsenal need a winger? You could say Arsenal is a bit thin when it comes to depth out wide. Even Ian Wright has pointed out that Arsenal needs to find someone to back up Bukayo Saka. Sure, Rice Nelson is there to fill in, but it's pretty clear that Arteta doesn't fully trust the Hale-end product to deliver when it matters most. To make things trickier, Fulham is now interested in signing Nelson, which could leave Arsenal even more short-handed in the wide areas. But let's be honest, Kingsley Coman might not be the best fit for Arsenal anyway. There could be better options out there. For example, Nico Williams is seen as a dream target for the Gunners, though getting a deal done with Athletic Bilbao won't be easy. Arsenal battleman UTD in race to sign the next Martin Odegaard. Arsenal already have some top young talent in their squad, but they're always on the lookout for more, and now they've got their eyes on a promising wonder kid with massive potential. Take Martin Odegaard, for example. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League today, and his development at Arsenal has been incredible. Back when he was just 15, Odegaard was the most talked about wonder kid in the world. Even though Arsenal and other big clubs were after him, Odegaard chose to join Real Madrid, where he made history as the youngest player to ever play for Los Blancos. Now, as Norway's captain, Odegaard has become an inspiration for other young midfielders back home. There's even a 17-year-old who's looking to follow in his footsteps, and Arsenal is very interested in bringing this young talent to the Emirates. Arsenal interested in Rosenberg teenager Sverre Nypan. According to German outlet Fussball News, both Arsenal and Manchester United are eyeing Sverre Nypan, the 17-year-old attacking midfielder from Rosenberg in Norway. Nypan is quite a prospect. He's played 51 senior games already, with 10 goals and 10 assists to his name. His versatility, being able to play both as a midfielder and a forward, has caught the attention of many. However, Arsenal might face a bit of a challenge here. Nypan has openly expressed his admiration for Manchester United, which could give the Red Devils an edge in this transfer race. For me, a dream would come true if I could play for Manchester United. I know that the club has expressed interest, Nypan once claimed. Arsenal are now keen on signing Naipan, but despite fans' desire to see another attacking player arrive before the transfer window closes on Friday, he will not be able to join just yet. Since Sverre Nipan is only 17, he can't officially transfer until January 2025 when he turns 18. However, Arsenal could still work out a deal in advance to secure him. If Naipan does come on board, Arsenal might consider loaning him back out or keeping him as a backup option in midfield, rotating with Ethan Nwaneri. With Emile Smith-Rowe and Fabio Vieira no longer around, Arsenal's squad is a bit thinner, and though Naipan is still unproven, he's a massive talent who could really shine under Mikel Arteta. Plus, he'd get the chance to learn from Martin Odegaard while offering some much-needed cover in midfield. Arsenal makes £16.8 million bid for priority transfer target. Arsenal is gearing up to wrap up a few deals before the transfer window slams shut on Friday night, and they've just made a move for one of their top targets. In the next couple of days, several players are expected to leave Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah is on the verge of joining Crystal Palace, and Aaron Ramsdale is set to head to Southampton. Ramsdale is looking for regular first-team action after losing his spot to David Raya, which means Arsenal will need a new backup goalkeeper. Mikel Arteta has set his sights on Espanyol's Joan Garcia as the preferred replacement. Garcia, who has already agreed to personal terms, is a promising young keeper and managed to keep a clean sheet against Atletico Madrid recently. However, Espanyol is holding out for his full release clause. Arsenal is confident they can secure Garcia for a lower fee and have now made their opening bid for the 23-year-old. Arsenal make opening bid for Espanyol goalkeeper Joan Garcia. Fabrizio Romano has now revealed that Arsenal have made a bid for Garcia, but Espanyol are set to knock it back as they hold out for his release clause. Arsenal submit €20 million package bid for Joan Garcia as new GK to replace Ramsdale. Agents Juanma Lopez and Andy Barra bring the proposal to Espanyol worth €20 million add-ons included. Espanyol asked for €30 million clause. Joan Garcia agreed terms and wants Arsenal, Romano posted on X. Arsenal's bid for Garcia equates to around £16.8 million, but Espanyol want his release clause in full, which totals £25.2 million. The transfer of Aaron Ramsdale to Southampton is now officially on. The deal has been set with Southampton paying an initial £18 million, an additional £1 million if they stay in the Premier League, and up to £6 million more in add-ons. Ramsdale has already traveled for his medical, so expect the move to be confirmed today, wrapping up his 3-year stint with Arsenal. As for Ramsdale's replacement, Joan Garcia is in Arsenal's sights. Even though Garcia might cost more than what Arsenal receives from Ramsdale's transfer, he's expected to be on a lower wage and is more willing to accept a backup role. Ramsdale's move is driven by his desire for regular first-team action, something Garcia is content with in his new role at Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano provides Arsenal update on Nico Williams. Nico Williams would definitely be a major statement signing for Mikel Arteta and could elevate Arsenal's squad significantly. Williams is often labeled as a dream target for the Gunners, but according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, it's looking unlikely that Arsenal will be able to secure him from Athletic Bilbao. Romano recently told Give Me Sport, "I don't think Nico will be on the move. I've seen many reports linking Arsenal with Nico Williams, but from what I'm hearing, it's not realistic at all. It seems the 22-year-old is quite content at his current club, even though Arsenal knows about his release clause and could potentially trigger it. Reaching an agreement on personal terms with Williams might be a bridge too far. Many Arsenal fans would love to see Williams at the Emirates Stadium, though accept that it would be tricky to get a deal over the line. Some feel that Arteta should have acted earlier in the window to truly test the player's resolve to stay put. Others feel that there would be no harm in still pushing for the transfer at this late stage. In any case, the message is clear. Arsenal ought to leave no stone unturned in their quest to sign Williams. One supporter said Arsenal in advanced talks to attempt the signature of Nico Williams in my dreams. Another stated, "I'd pay more than we should for him considering we made good profit this summer." Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.